Welcome to the Transparent FX Academy. I'm Nick, and I'm a top author on TradingView with over 190k reputation points. In this video, I will be speaking about USDCAD. Now, as usual, to keep the video as educational as possible, first I will be covering the technical aspect for this market. Then we will be moving to the order flow by looking at the commitment of traders, so the COT data, so essentially what hedge funds and the big players in the market are doing and how they're moving their orders. And by the end of the video, by using a combination of these two different types of analysis, we will try to understand where we have the highest probabilities for the next potential move here for this pair. So this is definitely a video you do not want to miss. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe. This is the place to be for high quality free trading education. Now, without further ado, let's jump straight onto the charts. Starting here from the monthly time frame, what we can see is that we have a market which at the moment is testing and rejecting quite strong monthly support and demand. In fact, from here, all these previous rejections to the upside have been created. However, at the same time, we can also notice how here from the top, the market has found quite strong resistance as well. In fact, we can see that starting from here, we can see multiple rejections also here from the top. So what this actually means is that from a monthly standpoint, we have a market which is currently trapped in between these two levels of support and resistance, in which every single time that the market is testing the bottom is getting rejected to the upside, and every time that the market is testing the top is getting rejected to the downside. So from a monthly standpoint, at the moment, we have a range-bound market. Now, until the market will remain in between these two levels, what we could expect is simply to see more horizontal price action to be created in the market to remain inside of this range. Now, dropping down on the weekly time frame, what do we see? Well, from a weekly standpoint, at the moment, the structure that the market has is quite clear. In fact, what we can notice is that we have exactly at this level a quite strong historical structured zone that was acting as previous weekly support here, preceding these rejections to the upside. Then the market broke it to the downside and it became resistance. Then the market broke back above, and here it became support. The market once again tested it and rejected it to the upside. So from a weekly standpoint, everything seems quite bullish, and we could expect more bullish continuation to be created away from this level. Dropping down on the daily time frame, what do we see? Well, from a daily standpoint, the structure at the moment is quite clear. We have a market which at this level is finding resistance. Every single time that the market tested this zone, it got rejected to the downside, sometimes a bit more aggressively, sometimes a bit more lightly, but every single time it failed to break above the zone. Now, the only way in which this market can continue higher is if it gets a break above this zone, because if we get a break above, at that point, all this previous resistance would become support. And after the break on the retest of the previous resistance turns support, that is where we have very good probabilities of getting more potential bullish continuation, because if we get a break and retest, here is where we could see more institutional longing that at that point would further increase the probabilities of a potential push higher away from the zone. Now, speaking about institutional longing, let's go and check what we have when it comes to the commitment of traders. So what hedge funds and the big players in the market are doing. And let's take the data precisely for the CAD. Now, if we're looking at the CAD, actually what we're looking at is CAD USD, because all currencies on the spot are traded against the USD. So if we check the data for the CAD, already it is CAD USD, but since we're analyzing USD CAD, we simply have to reverse everything. Meaning that if we see here that net positions are massively getting decreased on the CAD, going from minus 800 to minus 37.1k net positions, so we see a massive shorting of the CAD, with institutions in fact going from having 37,000 shorts all the way up to 82,000 shorts. This means that actually institutions are longing USD CAD by shorting the CAD, because if institutions are shorting the CAD, so shorting CAD USD, they're actually longing USD CAD, obviously. So from an institutional perspective, clearly we're seeing massive institutional longing of USD CAD. making it stronger. Now, let's keep this in mind and move back to the chart. And by the way, if you still haven't, make sure that you join my free Telegram channel, which you find here on the screen and also in the description, so you never miss new updates. Now, let's move back to the analysis. Now, from a technical perspective here on the daily, as we were saying, until the market will remain below this resistance, it can easily continue lower. However, if we get a break above that zone, at that point, all this previous resistance would become support here. So if we get this break on the retest of the previous resistance turn support, what would I expect in a situation like this? Well, as usual, trading is reactive and not predictive. The monthly, weekly, and daily time frames combined with the COT data, those are the best time frames when it comes to the directional aspect of the market. However, when it comes to identifying early shifts in the trend of a market, the best time frames for that are the intraday time frames, so 4 hour and lower. Therefore, what I would expect is that if this market would shift from an intraday bearish to bullish market at that point, I wouldn't be surprised to see a potential push higher, completing this daily impulse correction and impulse pattern to the upside. Now, if you want to learn more, I really suggest that you go and check out the transparentfxtrading.com website, which you find linked both in description and on the main page of my YouTube channel. Here, you have the possibility to gain access to the most complete, all-inclusive mentorship program that I have created for you. As soon as you open the website, you will see this video breaking down everything included in the mentorship program. And in the program, you have the possibility to gain access to all my courses and also to the software, so the COT data software, which is exactly the one that we used in this analysis, the trading station software with Telegram signals integration, which puts together everything that you need as a trader all in one interface. You also have the possibility to gain access to one-on-one private mentoring directly with me, so you will have my personal contact. And if you continue to scroll down on the website, you will see that directly from the website, you will have the possibility to register and gain automatically access with the email and password that you will create during the registration process. So at least I suggest that you go and check it out right now. The link is both in description and in the main page of my YouTube channel, and I will see you in it. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to drop a like and also let me know in the comments below any new pairs or topics that you would like me to cover in the next videos. And I will see you in my next breakdown.